we're back.
Hey.
We're back. Took a week off. Coming back strong.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
I could take another week off.
I know it. I'm busy too. I want to say I appreciate all two of y'all that checked on us.
Both of y'all.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Life got in the way last week, so we took us a week off.
I ain't apologizing.
Yeah. I'm just stating the
Yeah,
fact.
and guess and what's happened in the squirrel dog world? Not much.
Well, they had a hunt this weekend. I heard they did
Yeah.
a little spring meeting. So
Who? The
UMCA.
UMCA.
Yeah.
New news?
Yeah. New news. Won the world hunt. Currently the world champion there residing.
Okay. The reigning, defending UMCA World Squirrel Hunt Champion.
Cody
Moreland. So what's the new news?
So I heard this stuff popping up on my screen. I heard that they got DNA brought up. I heard they might or might not be voting on it. We'll see.
Yeah. So may vote on it. It may go through.
May not.
Yeah. I guess that's good.
I like it. I think it's stepping up as a registry.
Yeah, probably so. So let me ask you this. Would like the dogs that are in it now, would they stay in it?
So
or
the way I understand it,
would they be getting kicked out or something?
The way I understand it, if it happens, the dogs that are in the UMCA will remain in the UMCA. Now, whether or not that's true or not, like all this is speculatory because it had nothing been brought up yet.
See, I like that. I don't like how like they might use another registry or something like that to kick a dog out or whatever. That like it didn't even happen in your registry. Like let's stay in your lane or whatever.
Well, I have a difference of opinion. I mean,
I figured you might. It doesn't benefit you. So, and I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying most people, their opinion benefits, their point of view benefits them the most or whatever. Well, I don't have a dog in the hunt. So
the way I look at it, and I understand, all of them have had stuff added here and there. But if you have it's been DNA proven that this dog is not what I guess the term is a mountain cur, a true mountain cur, and it's got hound influence pretty close. I feel like if you want to hunt a tree and cur, you can go to the NSD, USDC, or even OMCA.
Yeah.
But
yeah, right. So I agree with you there. If it's proven in that registry, if you're in a different registry and it's proven in another registry, that's not even really has anything to do with your registry. I don't think you should kick them out for what another registry has said.
Well,
I don't think it. I don't think you should retro it either. If they're in, they're in, and let's move forward. Is how I would do. But again, I don't have a dog in the hunt. I don't care either way. But
I don't know. I have. So the deal is I understand they all have it. Somewhere down the line, I'm sure there's been something added.
All of them, not that far, probably. All of them.
Well, that's true. But I only hunt. I hunt. The only thing I know about my dog is Lee, does Lee doesn't have anything really to gain by that because he's just selling dogs to sell dogs.
Mhm.
But I know a lot of people add it for competition purposes, and I don't know, such a difference of opinion because I feel like I equate bringing a tree and cur to a competition that's for mountain curs only about like the male swimmer that was swimming against the women that everybody was aggravated about. Why add it and then bring it? I mean, obviously it gives you an advantage, but I don't know. I mean, if you can't prove it, you can't prove it. Some have been proven, some haven't. Most of the ones hunt in NSD. Why come to a cur or USDC? Why come to a cur only event if you know that it's got stuff added in there?
Probably because they're more of a type instead of a breed. Is probably. Uh, but like I know that the standards and the registry has been set for a breed, but they're not like. I mean, it hadn't been recognized by like an officiating body besides like the breed fanciers like the OMCBA. Like it's not a NKC registered breed. Like you can register them, but it's not like
I don't know if it's my internet or your internet.
a, it's not like a walker.
Yeah. Well, I understand that. I also understand that people add it to come to cur hunts.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but you know what? If that's what it takes for certain dogs to win, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, from this point going forward, I agree. DNA is better than no DNA.
I yes, I think it keeps the honest man honest.
If they had to let me choose, okay, you can go from this point forward, and everything has to be legit from this point on onward, or no DNA at all. I'd rather go from letting whatever in right now, and from this point on, being honest.
That's how I do it. I wouldn't retrofit it. I wouldn't go back. I go from right here forward.
Yeah, and I'm
All the
about 100%
all the
sure
dogs that
that's
are in
what's
it,
going to
all
happen.
of them registered. Let's DNA them and move forward.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But like I said, this is all speculatory or speculative, or I don't know the right word for it.
Oh, it got voted in first.
Yeah, I mean, it had nothing happened. That was just a rumor mill I heard. I think it's a positive step in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited, man. I've heard a few other things that might be happening, so look to that. Ain't none of it been voted in, so I don't really want to speak on it.
Right.
But that was the big news that I heard, and they had a 2-round hunt over there.
Yeah.
And
what elimination hunt? Full elimination?
Well, I don't really know how they done it. I don't know if you had to win double cast wins, and then off of double cast wins, I believe it was most points. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a full cast, full elimination because there was only 2 rounds to my knowledge, and there was 17 dogs there. So
no.
But what I will say is a squirrel dog.
A bunch of them got scratched. Do what?
A squirrel dog won.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wesley McLean, first hunt he ever went to, wins a hunt with a dog named Beretta.
Mm-hmm.
Come from Lee Langley.
Mm.
I've seen her go.
Langley. Dang, he's taking over the UMCA.
Taking it over.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Beretta's a nice dog. Squirrel dog. So makes me happy. At least we're treeing squirrels. I don't know how many they saw, but I tell you what, around here it's green.
Yeah, there's a lot of green around here too. We've gotten so much rain.
Oh man,
it's crazy.
It rained today here. You been hunting?
No.
Is
It's been turkey season.
it still turkey season there?
I think it goes out either went out last weekend or it goes out this weekend.
Yeah. I was glad for it to be out here.
Yeah, me too. I'm uh I'm ready to work a dog or two. I may thin down though. I might be fixing to get rid of some young dogs and not even try to mess with them, and uh just worry about training kids more than dogs.
Yeah. You gonna have them for sale?
I may, yeah,
Yeah. Is there a
be
certain place
cheap.
that people need to look?
Uh, in my backyard, I guess. That
I didn't know if you was gonna be posting them anywhere.
I don't know. No, probably not. I'll probably reach out to a few people. I don't post a whole lot. I don't put a lot of stuff on classifieds.
Yeah. Not a classified hunter.
Mm-mm, not really.
I've seen a bunch of dogs for sale. I've seen a bunch of dogs being marketed. I've seen O'Ducey. He has a bunch of pups for sale. If y'all are looking for a
Mm.
pup, O'Ducey got two or
Deuce
three
is your
litters.
man.
He's got 2 or 3 litters over. All LMC.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, there's a new Facebook group, isn't it? LMC group. Is it LMC puppies and
And
classifieds? Is that what it's
studs.
called?
LMC puppies, studs, and something else. Yeah. Place for people looking for pups.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of getting all the, I guess, hunt videos and pictures, you can go and look for pups or post pups.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep. Yep.
it's so watered down now. I mean, you go to the NSD page if you post something, which is good because there's people. I guess it's a lot better than a group being stale, but you post something in an hour or two, it's going to be at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You seen anything caught your eye on there?
Dude, I hadn't even been logged in hardly. Like I've been working.
Yeah,
I hadn't been Facebooking too much.
You got some big news, don't you?
I don't know with what.
Back training, ain't you?
Oh, I am. Yeah. Back back doing some jujitsu and and Thai boxing as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You finna lose a couple of lbs.
About 20.
Wow, I heard that. What's the goal weight?
I need to hover around 165. That way I can cut to 160.
We're gonna do a
And
weight up
then
weigh every week. That way we can see what you lost.
maybe, yeah, I can do that.
So
Uh,
you get 180 something right now.
yeah, I'm like 183.
Hmm.
5'9", 183 of
Yeah,
grit, steel, and
dad
flex
bod.
appeal. Yeah. Oh, dude, I dad bod the shit out of it. I mean, I got it. Uh,
uh,
yeah. So I got down to like 165 a couple years ago, but it wasn't the same 165 as what it was before.
yeah, the weight
The
was the same.
160
Just didn't
the
look the
weight
same.
was the same, but I had love handles this time. When I weighed 165 before, I didn't have love handles.
Yeah, I'll tell you
Like
something I just noticed.
I had abs, but not
I
not
went
not last go around.
I went Friday and turned my dog loose for an hour and a half. I guess taking a couple months off.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I was like, man, that's the cast felt the hour and a half felt longer. The walk
Mm-hmm.
felt longer. Guess I got in routine. I'm gonna have to get back in hunting shape.
Yeah.
The mosquitoes was terrible. Holy
Mm-hmm.
moly, the mosquitoes!
I assure you, our mosquitoes are fixing to be out of control with all the water we got.
I couldn't keep them off of me. I'm gonna
It's
dig.
yeah, it's fixing to be bad.
You know, this is humid, muggy here for sure. What about I
Mm-hmm.
heard another rumor, which it ain't really our lane, but I heard Pro Sport was finna be a dog registry.
Another registry. I heard the same thing. I knew that a friend of mine was doing the programming for them,
Mm-hmm.
and but I wasn't for sure what all they were planning on doing. Uh,
You know,
I, I didn't know if it's going to be a registry or what, but I think that's cool.
as good as they are at running hunts, and they got so many people coming to hunts, why not? I mean, if you're gonna have puppy hunts and stuff like that, you about got to have a registry. And
Something else too. That's a good way for that group, that organization to make money.
mm-hmm.
Registering puppies is a good way to finance the show.
Yep, yep. I mean,
If you register dogs, you can give more back to the hunters, like as far as like fees and whatnot from the entries.
yeah. Well, they're PKC's doing big stuff like the coon hunting. Everybody's doing big stuff. I saw the Tournament of Champions and their video. Man, it's awesome. They they had like lit walkways into the clubhouse for the Tournament of Champions. First place got $50,000, and they made it so that people had to qualify, and all the qualifying earnings went towards their payouts. Like it was a very, very cool and looked like well run organization. So
Yeah,
I like that. And then pro sports doing big hunts. They got media coverage with Josh, as you say, Michaelikas, and them are doing that. PKC's having $100,000 hunts, and they have a huge world hunt. Like it's growing, and I think the USDC and the NSD are kind of trying to step their bar up. And it looks like UMCA is trying to take another step up too. So,
heck yeah.
so
Did
maybe
yeah, like I, you know, well, did we talk about that last time? It did yeah, I think we did, didn't we? It
about
is
what?
about the you think the squirrel hunts will ever be as big as a coon hunt?
Oh yeah, yeah. Man, there's been a lot of water under the bridge since then. I don't think they'll ever
Uh
be as big, but I do wish we could do
oh, I
the.
know.
I do
I
wish
don't
we
think
could
so
do
either.
qualifying.
But there's runoff. There's some rub.
I
Well,
wish,
I think uh, the NSD Nationals is going to go back to being qualified. Yeah, you have to
yeah,
qualify for it.
yeah. I just wish that we could have something like. So the way I understand it, the Tournament of Champions, you have to win 5 casts to qualify. If I'm reading it right, you had to win 5 casts to qualify for it. Well, everybody's at these hunts trying to get qualified, and all that money or a certain percent of the escrow goes towards the winnings.
Hmm.
So that would be pretty cool to hunt for
You,
something like that.
yeah, you'd have people going to more hunts probably.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, if you got to say 20 dogs at a hunt, say they were $50 entries, and you took what was that $25 from every dog and put in the escrow, or half the money or whatever, or sixty
Yeah.
percent,
So
20%.
is it the current year that you got to qualify in the current season? Because
Yeah. So
like
throughout the year they have qualifying hunts, and
yeah,
you
see
qualify, and then
so I was just thinking about how they qualified for nationals. Uh, is from the previous year. Like it would be cool if it was from that season, but like some parts of the country can have hunts super early,
yeah,
and like it wouldn't be a fair deal if you had to win like 5 casts. Well, man, like some places can't start having hunts until like December,
so the way I understand it,
and
they have so many casts, there are so many hunts, and that's all they are, qualifying hunts, spread across the country. And you have to, I believe it's win 5 casts to be, if I mean, don't shoot the messenger because obviously I don't
yeah,
coon hunt. I believe it's 5 casts to get qualified. Well, everybody's
mhm.
going to these events because that's the only way you can get qualified for it. Like it's not a to my knowledge, anything towards any other race. It's just getting qualified for that.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
think that would be pretty cool. You know, I think it could be a pretty good sum of money. I mean, do you see
We
there
love
ever
our we
being
love that
a
we
spot
love that
for that?
money. Do what
Do you
now?
see there ever being
Yeah.
a
Oh,
spot for that?
absolutely. Absolutely, I do. I mean, they're like yeah, for sure. Like NSD, they're doing their pro series this year.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Very similar.
I
Very
mean,
similar.
but yeah, I can see there's a spot for it for sure.
I didn't think about that. I guess that is pretty similar to the thing, except for I guess there I won't say to like
I mean, it's a bigger entry. Like the
yeah,
entry fee is bigger.
but I'm thinking that they took a bunch of. I think they took I don't know a bunch of dogs because they had so many rounds that are more early and so many rounds late. But I don't know that we have the numbers.
Mhm.
It would be cool. Like you don't have to win the entire event; you just got to win a cast, and that's how you get qualified for the USDC World Hunt. You got to win a cast. Speaking of USDC World Hunts, I saw where Jeff was talking about um starting to get hunts ready to be booked or ready to be put out. So if y'all want to
Yeah.
hold a USDC hunt, hit up Jeff Allen.
Hmm. Hey, or do you know if the ground floor series did they go up to $1,000, or is that just a rumor? Because I heard
I
they
don't
were.
know. I
I
heard they
haven't
were
talked to
too.
anybody.
I haven't either. I haven't either.
Yeah.
But I did hear
Ah,
rumor that they was going to go up to 1,000.
well, some good paydays.
Good paydays. Also,
Hmm.
tough payments.
Man, if you got a hammer and if you can afford to make, quite a few of those hunts, you only got to win one. It pays
Yeah,
for your whole season.
it
It'll pay
sure
for your
does.
whole season. Yep.
It sure
Just win
does.
one.
But I mean, I'd have never thought that they'd have sold. How many was they got? 26 going? How many dogs at a ground floor series hunt? I thought it was 26, something like that. 26, 28.
I've only been to a state hunt. I don't know.
They only got so many entries that they sell for them. And I wouldn't have thought that they'd have had, they were selling them out within minutes for 500.
I
But I was
know.
wrong. I was wrong.
Supply and demand, player. Hey, I think it's great.
Oh,
But
I
yeah, I
think it's
didn't.
great too. I would have never thought that.
Me either. I'd have lost money on it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting here trying to think about how many people is willing, because that's only guaranteeing you 90 minutes.
Hmm.
And three-quarters of the people, or 66% of the people, go home after the first cast.
Hmm.
So, tough situation.
It is. It is. Which some of them guys got backers, which is cool.
Yeah.
And but I'm whatever. You know, like, I'm not against that.
The only downside I have to so many registries, in my opinion, is I want to hunt them all. And really and truly, you have to focus on one.
If for if you're just chasing like big hunts, you can you you don't have to just focus on one. But if you're looking for like to champion a dog out or to like a state race or something like that, then absolutely winning a series. Then sure, yeah, you need to pick one.
Yep. Like, I've got a couple of goals, but I don't know. I kind of over hunting. I want to hunt the bigger hunts now. I want to hunt the state
Mm-hmm,
hunts, the pro hunts, the world hunts, the
mm-hmm,
nationals.
mm-hmm,
You know,
mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. Which To be honest, that's really all that I've ever really cared about. It's just the bigger. I like winning big hunts.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, it's like walking upstairs, like walking up a ladder. You don't start
Yeah.
at the
Yeah, you
middle
start
rung.
the
You
bottom
start
rung.
at the bottom. You got to go
Hmm.
up.
Yeah.
I
I
used,
do think
I
that.
used
Go ahead.
do that was my philosophy in college too. Start here and work that way up on the gas. That was my dating life.
On the gals. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't talk about for school.
Mm. I hardly went.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I have a finance degree. Mhm.
Wow.
Educated man right here.
Financial advisor.
Yeah, I don't use it.
Come to Shane for all your financial
Yeah,
needs.
yeah. Matter of fact, I don't like the stock market. I'm not a
You
fan.
know, that's aggravating to me too, because I saw how the system worked real quick, and they can say what they want, but all these big corporations get with each other and start shorting stock, and they tell each other when that,
Mm.
even though it's supposed to be illegal, but they're
Yeah,
manipulating it.
I'm more of a real estate guy. I like real estate more than I like stocks.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
touch it and
yeah,
get rained on.
and get rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a Grant Cardone, ain't you?
I follow Grant on several things.
No. For people that's looking
Yeah.
to buy real estate, he's very good to listen to for real estate. Grant Cardone. So
He's a Louisiana fella. You know that?
is he? I didn't know that.
Mhm. Louisiana
Well,
man. Yeah. He's from Lake
my only
Charles.
problem, really,
He's
my only
also
problem
he's also a
is that.
also a Scientologist too.
Oh, well, he believes in flat Earth. I know that.
Oh, I don't know. Man, the flat earth guys got some man, they I hadn't been swayed, but
Huh,
dang, they got some good arguments.
dude? I saw one this morning that said if the sun's like this and the moon's like this and the moon's rotating, so if you got a sundial on the dial, the sun goes all the way. The shadow goes all the way around. Well, if the sun was actually rotating like they said, the line would be like that. For
Yeah.
you to have to go in a circle, the sun would have to go around the circle like that for the
I
sundial to work.
know we only see one side of the moon.
I can't see the backside.
It's always the same side.
Well,
It is.
all
It's got
I
the little crater and everything, you know. It's always the same
yeah
side.
yeah. I've seen all kind of stuff. They talking about
Yeah.
shooting laser
The
beams and
moon's the I don't think the moon's not spinning.
yeah. Apparently
It
we are.
can't. Yeah.
Well, I saw something today also that said that they was a scientist. They got these extremely precise laser beams, and they got them down to like so small of an area how accurate they were. And they shot it up in the air, and they figured out how long for the signal or whatever to come back was supposed to be like 30 kilometers for the Earth's gravitational blah blah blah.
Hmm.
And said it was zero, didn't move. Like, how you explain that? Like all this technology explaining that we're not moving, but like I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
I don't even know if that's true. That's just somebody said this, somebody said that.
Yeah, I
That
wasn't
could be
there.
true. Somebody
I
also
wasn't
said the Earth's round. I don't
there. Yeah,
know.
I hadn't seen it from space,
Hmm.
but I will tell you this: some of these spacecrafts that I saw them going up in back in the 50s that we supposedly landed on, wasn't it the 50s we landed on the moon?
Yeah, so I don't believe that.
Man, my
Yeah,
son Waylon, 5-year old, could build a better looking spacecraft than that, like a mad cardboard and popsicle sticks.
I don't know if they landed on the moon. Uh,
Well,
but what's the benefit in telling everybody the Earth's round? I don't. So I think it's round. I don't see the benefit in lying. Now, saying that we got to the moon before anybody else, that boosted the morale and I like of the nation and everything. I can see that. I I can see where they got some people inside a movie studio and done some working. I can see that.
Well, I agree. I don't see the benefit of telling you it's round if it's not. I'm not
Yeah,
saying I'm a flat earther, but I will say this. They make very, very good arguments.
they do. They do. I think you're maybe closer to being flat Earth than I am. A
Oh,
touch.
I'm in the middle right now.
Yeah, but I ain't saying there's not a gravitational pull for me to go towards the flat side.
Like I might
Like,
be 60-40 black earth or black earth, flat earth.
yeah,
Flat earth. I looked at that black squirrel in the background, then got me
yeah,
making me
yeah.
black
I
earthing over
don't
here.
know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Nor do I care. Like, it's not going to change my life whether uh the Earth's flat or round. I know baseball's round, and that's all my kids are doing right now: baseball and t-ball. So
100%. 100%. Softball, we're
yeah,
softballing, we're
yeah.
coach pitching. Yeah.
Flat Earth. It is intriguing though. I will say that.
Well, like I'll quit looking at it and it pops back up and I'm like, man, there's another statistic where they're disproving it. And I'm like, man, that other than they telling me that I'm spinning on a round globe, like they've never proved that I was spinning on a round globe. Now I'm
Yeah,
all of a sudden
yeah,
getting all this stuff proving I'm not. I'm like, goodness
yeah.
gracious. But at this moment, I wouldn't die for either cause.
I just don't care. Like it does. It does not change my life either way.
Now, I do have one comical thing. I debate a guy that is 100% a round
Mm-hmm.
earther. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
well, and it just eats him up that I'm not 100%. And he's trying to convince me, and I
Yeah,
just ag it on. Golly, he's upset about it too.
yeah.
So I'm pushing buttons, and I like to push them a lot. And I might push them on here some for y'all that know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I guess people are intrigued with the Earth being round, being flat, because, like, you know, I know people that flew from Washington to Arkansas to watch the eclipse.
What, you know people that done that?
Yes.
Are they squirrel doggers?
No.
They
No.
must
No.
hunt
No. No.
twice. Oh.
No. 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 No.
Oh,
They
okay.
don't. I don't even know if like. They don't really eat meat either.
Oh hell. Oh, here we go. What kind? Let me ask this. And I might be talking to somebody on here. What kind of adult stops what they're doing to fly across the country to see the solar eclipse? Matter of fact, it was cloudy in Mississippi. It was raining, and I was texting people saying, "What time's the eclipse supposed to be here?" And they're like,
I
"It's
mean,
already
I
gone."
seen it. I seen it.
All right.
I seen the last one. Like I was working and it got dark. I turned around. I was like, oh, I got my phone and watched it with my phone. But
It's like
it's
a
not.
rain cloud here.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know. Overrated.
Funny story.
Like.
While we're talking about the eclipse, right quick.
Mhm.
So, for my kids to be able to go to school, they had to have solar eclipse glasses because it was going to burn their retinas out or something.
Well,
So,
they're kids. That's cool. Carry them outside and let them look at it. That's super cool.
even though it was
But a
cloudy and you
45
couldn't
year
tell,
old,
yeah, it was cloudy and you couldn't tell. But here's something funny. So, my daughter is 9 and my son is 5. Okay, so you can't see. It's like a welding helmet. You can't see through these glasses. So my daughter talks my son into putting them on, and we're gonna play Marco Polo.
yeah.
Well, she gets over there and says, Marco, or he says Marco, and Pepper says Polo. Well, he gets to slipping over there, and Pepper steps out the way, and he walks by her, and he couldn't see her, and she shoved him down, scraped his
Yeah.
leg all up. Well, then,
Yeah. He looked like he done had cataract surgery.
yeah,
That boy got
he,
glaucoma.
he couldn't see nothing. I told Pepper, I said, "You ought to be ashamed." She thought, she acted like she didn't mean to, but she can't lie to me. Waylon says, she pushed me. And Pepper's like, well, I didn't know he couldn't see me. I'm like, Pepper, you just had the glasses on 3 minutes ago. You knew he couldn't see out of them. So, yeah. I need to wear them on here. That way they can't see my eyes.
I can't see your eyes right now.
Yeah. I think hunt directors need to go to these metal signs. I do like these. You like these?
I do.
That's
But
pretty cool.
I don't think everybody should be in a box. I think they like for like a state hunt, get whatever you want made.
Yeah. Well, I started off giving them for division hunts, and we was having so many, it become a job.
Yeah, I've done that before too. I've made as many as 10 before. Like for the world hunt, I made 10, but hell, I had people bitching about the size. Like fifth place through 10th place was like this big. And they were bitching about it. I'm thinking, man, your first place NKC plaque wasn't even that size.
Oh, I made these right
But
here. These second and first, but
yeah, hey, I care about 1, 2, and 3.
yeah,
That in the Olympics, they give medals for first, second, third.
yep. Well, I like them, and I do believe that people deserve a trophy if they come. If you place top 3 at any of the open events, I I believe you've accomplished something.
I do too, but I mean, I don't know if you. I don't think you should get a trophy. I mean, if there's 6 dogs that show up and you get
Well,
third, I don't think you should get a trophy.
while I agree with that, I'm just saying, yeah, because you didn't even win a cast.
Yeah, state hunts, trophies, first, second, third. I like that.
I think if it's 10 dogs or more, you should deserve. If it's 3 rounds, you deserve something.
Yeah,
But
money.
money
If
drives
there's
everything.
10 dogs or more, you do get money, right? First, second, third.
First, second.
What when do you start getting money for third?
That's a good question that I can look up if you would
13
like.
dogs? Oh,
Well, I can tell you. But so I also heard that Jimmy is changing the amount of money. Did we talked about that for the
I
escrow and
don't know if
stuff?
we talked about it, but it's going to $40, and that $10 going to an escrow account, and
40
it'll
bucks.
be
Yep.
a couple thousand added to the national, and a couple thousand added to the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's free money.
100%. 100% free money.
I love that.
So that's the LMC. Well, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to find it, but I do. I don't know that. Is there? Do you get paid for 3? Right here, Pro Series.
You get paid for 3. I just don't know when you start getting paid for 3. I thought it was 10, but maybe not.
Looks like 9 on the Pro Series, ain't it?
I don't know.
9 on the Pro Series gets 300. 9 gets $300 no matter what on the Pro Series. Over 9 dogs you get paid. Looks like $3,500 for nationals. Is that right? First place for nationals wins $3,500.
Plus, like I think it
Oh,
depends on the entries too.
okay. Yeah. Huh. Well, heard that. That's pretty good money. That's pretty good money. I didn't realize that they made that much for nationals.
Yeah. Man, the year I won it was the first year they didn't do a damn side by side.
It's about like me going to a bar one night. They had this punching machine. I think you hit the button up there and it pops
Yeah.
down. Well, they said if you could break so and so number, you got drinks on the house for the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm.
There was a bunch of people trying, and they was jumping up there and they was swinging wild and this and that, and they wasn't hitting the center of it. So I'd done heard the trick, and I'd done it before. I'd always not, which I never told anybody. But if you sit up there and you actually hit it flush right in the center, and actually punch right instead of doing all the crow hopping and all that
Mm-hmm.
crap, you actually hit the center and it reads higher. You're hitting it better. Well, I hit it, and I went over the number, and one of the guys was like, "Man, go up there to the bar and tell them to come over here. You get free drinks for the rest of the night." You know what they told me? That ended yesterday. I said, "Damn, you got to be kidding me." I said, "Yeah, about right. Yeah, about right. That ended yesterday." So,
yeah. I tell you something, I'm not proud of it either. I think it actually influenced my little brother too. So back in the day, it's actually in the same building my gym is, but there's a place called Movie Gallery, and the young folks won't know about this, but the older generations will. It had a bunch of movies in there, DVDs that you could go and rent, and they had this glass tub there with a shelf on it. If you drop a quarter in there,
yeah,
and the quarter landed on this little shelf or what? I think it's like an upside down cup or something.
100%.
You win a free movie. You win a free movie.
Yeah.
And my the girl I was dating, which is my wife now, was in there. My little brother, I'm 17 years older than him. We're sitting there.
Yeah.
And the woman that was, or the girl that was doing that was working there, was setting out movies. You put them back on the shelves. I was like, watch this. And I got a quarter. I stuck my hand down in there and I put it on that cup. Drop my hand out. I go, hey, I got it. Look. And she turned around. She's like, oh, did you? I was like, heck yeah. And so I got a free movie. Man, my little brother thought that was the coolest thing in the world. And I think it influenced him really, because he don't mind screwing somebody over.
Oh man,
yeah,
you started his life off wrong.
I think it did influence him. I really do. But he thought that was the coolest thing. I did it a couple times actually. But I would also go to Sonic, and we'd sit there and be chilling or whatever. And I mashed a button like, "Hey, I ain't got my food yet. Oh, what do you have?" And supersonic cheeseburger. It'll be right out, sir. No charge. Yeah, I did that a bunch too. Yeah.
Does he do that still?
No. I don't even know if you can do that anymore. But back in the day, you could.
That's
funny. Yeah, I could talk people into doing. I was just believable, I guess.
Started your brother off down the wrong path.
Yeah, man.
What's he do now?
He is in the logging industry. He actually works for my stepbrother.
Oh, I saw him on Swamp Loggers.
You may have.
Is his name Shelby Stanger?
Yep, you may have. No. My
you know what I'm talking about?
Cheney. No, I don't watch TV, man.
You never watched that Swamp Loggers, that guy down there in Louisiana in that airboat?
Yeah, he had a Mullins Feist he called Piss Willie. He's like, "Had been a bad day. I lost my home. Piss Willie got hookworms crawling out his ass."
Yeah. Yeah. That's Mason. What is it, Shelby Mason?
Or it could be. Could be.
He got a full Mullins Feist, don't he?
Piss Willie looked like a Mullins Feist. I don't know if it was or not.
That's so good. I used to never watch. That son gonna get a dip out of there and he'd toss it in. He, and he'd run that airboat. You know them damn cameramen was holding on to that boat because he was. It'd be 200 yards of open water over here, and his crazy ass would come around the bank, jumping logs. Oh, it was funny. But yeah, it's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Them loggers, tough guys.
Yeah,
Cut down the
it's a
squirrel
tough
forest.
it's a tough business now because you're not competing against the other logging guy down the road. You're competing against Canada, and it's more of a global competitor now instead of just a local competitor. Like like the whole industry changed, and it probably changed. I don't know, like 20, 25 years ago, something like that.
Yeah,
And
you ought to give him a hard time about cutting down all our squirrel trees.
Yeah, well, so I live, Spring Hill, Louisiana, Taylor, Arkansas. The biggest paper mill in the world was in Spring Hill at one time,
Really?
and there's not, there's no, yeah, there's no, absolutely no private ground here that has not already been cut.
Yeah.
Everything's been cut here. Big, well, Spring Hill before they consolidated was Spring Hill Lumberjacks, like. And like when the paper mill shut down, like it killed the town. Like everybody worked there.
Wow. Big logging facility over there.
Huge. Yep.
Huge. Well, we got off in a rabbit hole. Speaking of,
as we do.
Yeah. Or a squirrel hole. We should start calling them squirrel holes. When to rub the bark off
slick
that
hole.
Yeah, we just slick that hole
up. I went hunting one time. I carried my buddies hunting. I've been hunting with Jody for years. Jody Mullins. And Jody kind of talked like this. And, I think that squirrel wasn't that slick ass hole up there. And anyway, they so on the way home, everybody was kind of talking like Jody. Yeah, and was saying stuff about slick assholes or whatever.
Slick assholes.
Yeah, instead of a slick ass hole, they're talking about slick.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Oh man. Yeah. Well. Yeah. You should have been a fly on the wall on that one.
That's funny. Well, you getting ready to cut Megatron loose in a day or two? Or are you gonna keep him up until hunting season?
I don't know. Just depends on what's happening. Depends on what we got going on.
Y'all gonna have a spring hunt in Louisiana?
I don't think. Got everything's flooded. There's too much water. You'd have to come down here, with a katana or
a Piro.
Well, you had to have a Piro and a katana or a machine gun or something to fight off these mosquitoes.
Like, you can walk around with thermocell.
Not here. No, you can stop with a thermocell, but if you're moving,
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, they're attacking. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do a spring hunt this year. We did one last year, but I don't think we're going to this year.
Yeah,
it's just too much water. It'll be flooded here for another month.
That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, I don't really like them. The idea of them, just because it's hot, snaky, mosquitoes. But if you don't hunt them, then you got to wait till hunting season comes back around.
Yeah, I need a break. I'm good with that. I'm matter of fact, I'm going out of town this weekend for Mother's Day to celebrate Mother's Day. To honor my wife. We're going to Dallas to the WNO 23. That's a grappling, like a submission grappling match.
Yeah.
Event that's going on in Dallas. I bought her 2 tickets, and I don't know how thrilled she is about going, but in watching that event.
Y'all taking the kids?
No.
You might better watch out. She might learn to move over and put you in Indian leg lock.
Golly.
Huh?
Yeah. Good. She's
Y'all
tough. I,
keep
I know that.
y'all keep on. You're gonna have a basketball team.
No, I can't have another one. They it don't take the Masons quite as long to cook. Like they come out a little early, and we can't we can't afford to have one come out any earlier than what the last one did. Holy smokes!
I heard that.
Yeah, all of them. Hickson was 2 weeks early, no complications. Eden was 5 weeks early with no complications, and Hazy was 7 weeks early with complications. She had to stay in
Yeah.
NICU for like 2 weeks, and we're just afraid if we had another one if it came 2 weeks earlier than the last one, that's
Yeah.
9 weeks early.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to deal with all that. We're ready to start living anyway. I mean, I want to carry my kids to see a bullfight in like either Mexico or Spain. Carry them
Yeah.
to the Coliseum.
We're
Go see
going to
the
Mexico here
sequoias
coming up. My kids
with
are
the
gonna get to
kids.
with kids. Yep.
Do,
They're gonna
do
get to see
kids do
Mexico.
they have to have passports or do they get over? How do kids? How's that work with kids?
So that would be a question for my wife. All I
Yeah,
know is I actually don't even know the day that we're leaving. I
yeah.
know she's probably told me at least 5 times. I believe it's the Saturday before Memorial Day.
You carrying Gunner with you?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tree some of them Mexican ground squirrels.
I was sitting here trying to think if there's going to be anybody around the house. No, he's staying here. We got Mom and Dad taking care of him.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put his bark collar on him so he don't sit out there and bark at the horses all day. But no, I wish I could, but there's only so much that I can do with him. He's not,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
would like to go to some other countries and treat some off game. I think that would be fun.
Well, if you come to Mississippi, I've got a buddy that's got a good possum though.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking like maybe like South Florida on the iguanas. That'd be pretty
Oh,
cool.
so we're
Uh,
in Mexico. They got them. They climb straight up like center block walls. They
yeah,
lay out there in the sun. Yeah, it's wild.
yeah. I think that'd be pretty fun.
I thought about buying
Uh,
a gun over there, like a 22, and walking around shooting them.
hey, I got some cartel people. Like, my I got family
Yeah,
members that
chicken
go.
fighters.
Yeah, they go over there and fight chickens. Uh, I
Yep.
could, I might can hook you up.
Well, this island we're going to has a military base on it. I really, to be honest, don't want to get caught with a gun over there. They
Mm,
walk down the beaches where they
slingshot.
are.
Get you a slingshot.
That would be pretty cool. It would be
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. Like we eat in people's houses over there. So we go in
You got
this.
you got family down there?
Might as well, Uncle Rico. But so we went into one restaurant, or actually several restaurants. But the first one we went in, it was like a room. Like you walk in, it looked like I guess a restaurant. It had chairs and tables. It was I don't know probably 20 foot by 20 foot square room, and then it had a kitchen. Well, they'd come out and they'd wait on you. And I was like, "Do y'all have a restroom?" Because we was drinking cervezas, and at this same establishment, the Mexican guy was going, I don't know what that. I'm sure he has something wrong with him because he was like, I don't know what would cause that. But we was like, no, he do this because it was funny because my brother-in-law was like, hey, 2 tequilas. He said, tequila? My brother-in-law said, yeah. He said, you sure? My brother-in-law was like, yeah, because he thought he was joking with him because he's going, oh,
Yeah,
whoa, there we go. Am I moving again?
yeah. The whole
He's
thing's
going,
moving.
he's going, you sure? My brother said, yeah. But anyway, so I was like, hey, y'all got a bathroom? He's like, yeah, go through the kitchen on the left. So I go in the kitchen. I look over here. There's a couple of high school girls painting their fingernails and what looked like a house and table and like a house kitchen. You see like their living quarters in there. And I'm like, It's kind of odd. I take a left and I go in the bathroom. No air conditioner, just like some vents. I'm using the bathroom. I'm peeing. I look over and there's a shower. Dang, these people got a shower over here at work. I guess they sweating or something. Want to wash up before they go home. So I peek over in there. Hell, it was full of shampoo and soap. Like you're in their house. You're in their house.
Hey, they have the same thing over here at the at like the Chinese buffets. Half them guys live in there. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ask your food rep, like somebody that works for Cisco or PFG or something. Yep.
I heard
they'll be back here eating chicken feet and stuff.
Hell, I heard half the cats around there was gone.
Maybe.
They say that orange cat tastes pretty good.
Well, hey, dude, for real, Bobcat is delicious.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Dad shot one years back, and I skinned it out and cooked it up, fried it up, and it's kind of like it'd be like if a deer had a love affair with a hog, and they had like a love child. That's kind of what the meat. It's like a white meat, tastes a lot like pork, and like I let several people try it, didn't tell them, and they're like, "Dang, is it good?" It's like, "Yeah, that's Bobcat," and even let my wife try it, and I even made a post about it, and it might be appropriate, it might not be appropriate to say. I'll say it anyway. Well, I said, I've been trying to get my wife to eat pussy for years, and she finally did. Turns out she loves it. She loves it.
Oh, well,
yeah.
That probably wasn't appropriate, but that is
I posted it on Facebook and it didn't get deleted. So
wow. Well, everybody's woke now.
Yeah.
So I gotta go to a pre-K graduation.
Yeah, so. Okay. Well, whatever you just said. I gotta go to a pee-wee T-ball practice.
Well, we got
until next time.
Yeah. Tell your mothers, your brothers, your aunts, your uncles, your lovers.
Yeah.
Come
hey,
check
if
us
you
out.
made it this far, if you listen to all of it, just leave us a comment. Just leave us a that little turd emoji. Just leave that in the comment. Let us know you've been listening.
Yeah. Leave us a shit emoji.
Yeah. All right. Till next time.
Peace out.
Peace out.